problems. I got a 76 on my biology test. I'm gonna tell my parents. Why didn't you study more? Never again. What the professor covered. What's on the exam? What you remember. Before Kahoot. After Kahoot. Welcome to the gang, kid. We've got Stealing Steve, Murdering Mike, and Crimes Johnson. What did Crimes Johnson do? He used Wikipedia as a source. Me who once yelled out the wrong answer on Kahoot and fooled 17 people. Loki, the god of mischief. Teacher, you got 32 out of 100 in the test. Everyone laughs. Teacher, and that is the highest score in the class. Me. Hundreds of hidden meanings to a poem. The actual author. Teachers. When the new kid makes more friends in one day than you did in 8 years. PE teacher. Right. Everyone do another lap. Also the PE teacher. Project is worth 50% of my grade and is due at 11:59 PM. Me at 11:58 PM. Yeah, I've got time. The class clown at school. The class clown at home. The teacher trying to figure out the problem. Me disconnecting the monitor so I don't have to do work. Biology students. Innocent frogs. My bed when I go to sleep. My bed when I have to wake up for school. Me, can I go to the restroom? Teacher, I don't know, can you? Me. You have no honor. The fastest things on earth. Cheetah. Airplane. Speed of light. Math teacher's handwriting. When you put your hand up, somebody else gets picked and you realize your answer was wrong. Me after finishing a test and waiting for someone else to turn it in first so I don't look like a tryhard. Working laptops and updated textbooks. Schools. "4K TVs that display the school logo. Schools. Exams were invented in 1865. Kids in 1864. Fortune telling. I see a small room. I see you, alone. And a lot of unfinished homework. Jesus, that's a lot of unfinished assignments. Schools cracking down on gum. Schools cracking down on bullying. The kid that's shy but smart. The kid that's dumb but confident. The perfect pairing in a school presentation project. When the class average is 52% and you got a 52.5%. There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. Depending on your job, the useless things that they teach you in school might be useful. Motivate your answer. Go on sir, go. School. When I call the teacher mom. Do it, Deborah. Pull the trigger. Me doing homework for 5 hours after 6 hours of Zoom school. I'm completely insane. When you ask a teacher for help and they actually help you and explain it super well until you understand it. High school portrayed in movies. High school in real life. Hey professor, we haven't had any classes this semester. Learn from online videos then. But your fees is $50,000. Amount of help the cool teacher is supposed to do. Amount of help the cool teacher does. Amount of recognition the cool teacher gets by superiors. The greatest honor a teacher can give you. Good question. School will help you get a job. School, yeah, I wanna know what's inside a mitochondria. The teacher giving us a surprise test. It's true or false. When the teacher calls you by your older sibling's name. The day I lost my identity. The person who invented multiple choice questions. Heroes. Gods. Me when I drank an energy drink during maths lesson. I'm doing 1000 calculations per second, and they're all wrong. When the teacher uses your mistake as an example for the class. Now all of China knows you're dumb. The 4 horsemen of elementary school math tools. Teachers hate him. When you're getting in bed and you remember your online quiz is due at 11:59. When you figure out the answer on exam by reading the next question. Student manages to solve a complex math problems that has been left unanswered for 17 years. The teacher realizing he wasn't using their method. Pardon? Teacher, if you don't stop talking I'll just give you today's assignments and end the Zoom meeting. The entire class. You will? When the teacher says participation is a huge percentage of the final grade. My eraser when I dropped it by accident. Adio. My old eraser when I brought the new one. Bonjour. When you're completely unprepared for a test. All of the above. Boy, am I glad to see you. Me when I'm doing a test as it is being collected. I'm doing 1000 calculations per second, and they're all wrong. A substitute teacher giving everyone more work than the actual teacher does. Everyone in the class. Our mutual hatred for him bonds us together. When you do your maths homework the morning it's due in 4. I'm doing 1000 calculations per second, and they're all wrong. Me waking up at 11. 2 missed Zooms, and 30 missing assignments. Oh, great. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Teachers when they